So at RTE, we have a requirement where we have to measure and we have to report on editorial and regulatory compliance. And currently that's a very labor-intensive job for us.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So, like for example, if we have an election or if we have a referendum, we need to show that our coverage is non-biased, that we're representing all parties involved. And how we actually track that at the minute is through manual timers, very labor-intensive and quite a slow process.
Wow.
Yeah. Now we could do it post-production, and we were wondering, could we find a solution where we could automate it in some way? Really, we want the data back as quickly and as accurately as possible. Could AI help us in some way? That's what we're looking for.
Yeah. Wow, at Al Jazeera we're kind of dealing with a similar challenge, which is we have to comply to editorial, to creative and technical standards, external bodies like Ofcom and so forth, to make sure that we're complying to them. For example, like you said, news coverage. You know, are we giving both sides of the story? Actually, Al Jazeera says we're representing the opinion and the other opinion. So how do we measure that? How do we make sure that we're giving a fair and balanced, as you mentioned?
Exactly.
And you're right, it's extremely manually intensive. So we've been trying some techniques, and we think we've got different things, such as facial recognition, who's talking, what they're talking about. So we're hoping with this catalyst we can essentially automate some of these capabilities that can reduce hours of man time. We have thousands of hours of content that come through, and we've got to get through them quickly. And I think the quick is important here because...
That's it. We all have that problem, you know?
Yeah. I mean, our technique actually takes about an hour to go through an hour-long video. If we can compress that and then index it much quicker.
And get it as accurate as possible as well, because even the manual way of doing it isn't the accurate.
Subjectivity goes out. And I think the quickness also allows us to go live on air much quicker.
At Vinnova, we are expert in advanced image and video processing technologies, and we realized that the current existing technologies are just not friendly to indexing applications, because they don't really allow to look inside the data in a smart way. At Vinnova, we developed an innovative format which is called Persus, which not only uses artificial intelligence to achieve a better compression, but it's been designed to actually be fit for semantic indexing applications. And with this Catalyst program, we will demonstrate that we can achieve better efficiency, so saving processing and cost for our sponsors, and also achieve an improved level of accuracy, which would actually make AI applications more easy and cost efficient to be deployable.
Oh, excellent, because at MetaLiquid we have developed proprietary deep learning framework to do image and video analysis. And what we do is basically to extract time-coded metadata information, and what we deliver are metadata to enable broadcaster to do automatic tagging. And this is really important to do semantic indexing and to have a smarter production, for example. And what we have developed is several services, such as face detection, face recognitions, but we have also sensitive content detection, which means to detect nudity and violence. Or we are also working on sports action recognition, several kind of action recognitions. And our strength is that we tailored our solution for the media and broadcast industry.
Excellent. Looking forward to work together.
Yeah, of course.
As a Tech Mahindra, we are very excited that we are being part of this Catalyst Innovation Program on content compliance check with our champions RTE and Al Jazeera. You know, if you see the business problem at hand here, it is more like, you know, the current compliance check, the process, whole process is very manually intensive. That is number one. Number two, it's the responsibility of the newsrooms and news agencies to provide an unbiased view of the story to the external world, and it is a responsibility towards the society. And that gives us a huge opportunity for Tech Mahindra and our partners and our champions, to transform this place and automate the processes. So whatever the current compliance check, which is happening currently using manual intensive processes, stopwatches, we see, this can be automated using AI, NLP, and analytics layer. And the whole accuracy of process can be increased to 80 to 90% from 40 to 50%, which is there currently. And also the time to air or content can also be reduced significantly. And that's where I see a huge opportunity, and I'm very excited. We, along with Al Jazeera, RTE, our partner ecosystem, Vinova, and MetaLiquid, we are very excited, and I'm sure we'll do a good job together. Thank you.